Yesterday, reporters asked me if I thought President Putin was smart. I said, of course he's smart.
Vladimir Putin, billionaire, dictator, or mastermind, his hidden mansions, secret fortune, and iron grip on Russia have sparked endless speculation. But what if I told you there's even more to the story? Let's uncover the shocking secrets of Putin's power. Putin's notable achievements, charity, and challenges. Vladimir Putin is a man of bold actions and surprising talents. From riding horses topless to playing hockey and even wrestling bears, his public image blends both fear and fascination. In 2010, he took leadership to new heights, co-piloting a firefighting helicopter to battle raging forest fires, personally dropping 24 tons of water to help save the forests. But there's more to him than just daring feats. Putin has also shown a softer side, playing the piano and singing at charity events, and even owning a private zoo. Vladimir Putin has unveiled a bold $65 billion welfare plan set to transform the lives of Russian citizens by 2024. The initiative promises free school lunches for children, making sure every student has access to nutritious meals that can boost their education. In addition, family allowances aim to tackle Russia's declining population, providing financial support to encourage larger families and secure the country's economic future. While this ambitious plan focuses on the welfare of the people, it also serves to solidify Putin's political position, especially as Russia faces growing economic challenges. How did a former KGB agent go from street fights to running Russia? Putin's rise to power is a story of survival and strategy that you won't believe. Comment Putin if you like him. Vladimir Putin's rise to power. Vladimir Putin's rise from hard beginnings in Leningrad to becoming one of the world's most powerful leaders is a story of grit, strategy, and a fair share of daring moves. Born in 1952, he grew up in a cramped apartment, fighting for survival in a tough, unforgiving world. Parents who had already lost 2 children were fiercely protective of him, shaping his no-nonsense attitude. Early on, street fights and martial arts taught him the survival skills he'd later bring to the KGB and, eventually, the presidency. After earning a law degree from Leningrad State University, Putin joined the KGB in the 1970s, the Soviet version of the CIA. By the mid-80s, he was posted to East Germany, where he honed his skills in political intelligence, gaining a reputation as a strategic mastermind. That risk-taking mindset would later serve him well. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 didn't slow Putin down. He resigned from the KGB and quickly aligned with Anatoly Sobchak, the progressive mayor of St. Petersburg. When Sobchak lost re-election, Putin shifted gears and turned his sights on Moscow. By 1998, he was running the FSB, the KGB's successor. Then, in 1999, President Boris Yeltsin appointed him as prime minister, putting him on the fast track to power. When Yeltsin resigned later that year, Putin took the reins as acting president, and just a few months later, he was elected for real. Putin's timing couldn't have been better. With oil prices skyrocketing, Russia's economy stabilized, and Putin became the man who restored order after Yeltsin's chaotic rule. But behind the scenes, he was already laying the foundation for a more authoritarian state. He cracked down on the media, scrapped gubernatorial elections, and reduced opposition influence. It wasn't democracy as the West understood it, but it was his kind of democracy. In 2008, when term limits forced him to step down, Putin didn't really leave. Instead, he pulled the strings from the shadows while his ally, Dmitry Medvedev, took the presidency. When Putin returned to the Kremlin in 2012, his grip on Russia was even stronger. KGB allies filled key positions, and critics like businessman Mikhail Khodorkovsky and journalist Anna Politkovskaya met tragic fates. By then, Putin's power was unshakable, and he remains Russia's undisputed leader today. Putin's relationship with the West is complicated, to say the least. So what really happened between him and world leaders? Let's unravel the mystery of his political power. Putin's mysterious life and power play, how he conquered Russia. Vladimir Putin's relationship with the West has always been a roller coaster. In the early years, he seemed to be on friendly terms with the United States. After the September 11th attacks, Putin reached out to President George W. Bush, who famously said he looked into Putin's eyes and got a sense of his soul, but over time, these cordial relations soured. Putin's assertive moves, like the annexation of Crimea in 2014 and his recent military actions in Ukraine, marked a sharp shift, turning many Western nations against him. Now at 72, Putin continues to dominate Russia's political landscape, having amended the constitution to extend his rule until 2036. While the West watches closely, Russia remains firmly in his grip. Political analyst Fyodor Lukyanov once said that Putin's leadership mirrors the evolution of post-Soviet Russia: tough, nationalistic, and uncompromising. Putin's daily routine isn't what you'd expect. From swimming to playing hockey, discover how he stays in shape and in control. What does a day look like for Vladimir Putin? For the world, he's a powerful, enigmatic leader. But behind his tough exterior, his daily routine reveals a man with unique habits and surprising preferences. Unlike what you might expect from a leader of his caliber, Putin doesn't wake up at dawn and dive straight into politics. Instead, he starts his day late and his breakfast is a carefully curated event. He enjoys a spread of omelet, porridge, and cottage cheese, all sourced from Russian farms. His breakfast also includes raw quail eggs, a long-standing tradition, and a beetroot and horseradish cocktail, which he believes is a health tonic. When it comes to food, Putin's approach is deliberate and health-focused. He prioritizes simple, fresh ingredients like tomatoes, cucumbers, and lettuce, with fish being his primary source of protein. Though he enjoys meat, sweets are a rare indulgence. If he does treat himself, it's usually pistachio ice cream. He's known to occasionally enjoy Russian comfort food like chicken noodle soup or pies made with cabbage, rice, or meat, reminiscent of his mother's cooking. Despite his disciplined diet, Putin has a candid approach to eating, admitting in an interview that he sometimes skips meals if he's busy and is fine without green tea if it's not available. Putin's workday begins not at a desk but in the water. He spends 2 hours swimming, a time when he reflects on major decisions and focuses his mind. After his swim, it's off to the gym for a quick workout to maintain the fitness he's known for. By early afternoon, he dives into reports, intelligence briefings, updates on foreign affairs, and global media coverage. Spiritual life private. He also plays ice hockey with his security team, competing against his bodyguards in a league. This rare, light-hearted side of Putin shows a more playful, yet still competitive, side of the Russian leader. Travel days are a different story. Putin's team goes to great lengths to protect him when abroad. Every item he will use, from bed sheets to toiletries, and even the fruit on his table, is carefully checked. He refuses to eat any meal unless it's been approved by his security personnel. In fact, if he's ever in doubt about the safety of his food, he will prepare it himself. His meticulousness when it comes to food and safety is a testament to his cautious nature and absolute control over his environment. This behind-the-scenes look at Putin's routine reveals a man who is as careful, deliberate, and guarded as the country he leads. Putin's private life is a world of secrets. From his mysterious ex-wife to hidden mansions with Alina Kabayeva, let's reveal what's been kept under wraps. Putin's secret life, from ex-wife to hidden mansion with Alina Kabayeva. Lyudmila Okieretnaya, Vladimir Putin's ex-wife, has lived a life full of surprises and mystery. After a 30-year marriage that ended in 2013, the world was left wondering about the untold stories behind the divorce. Before she became the wife of the powerful Russian leader, Lyudmila was a flight attendant and had no idea her life would become intertwined with Russia's most influential figure. Married in 1983, the couple had 2 daughters, Maria and Katerina, who were kept hidden from the public, living under fake names to avoid recognition. While Putin's political career soared, Lyudmila remained in the background, reportedly not wanting to take on the role of First Lady. According to Russian designer Slava Zaitsev, Lyudmila even confessed she wasn't ready for the public life that came with being married to one of the most powerful men in the world. But what about Putin's life now? For years, rumors have swirled about his relationship with Alina Kabaeva, the Olympic gold medalist and gymnast who has captivated the world with her athleticism and beauty. Their secretive romance is anything but ordinary. Living in near total seclusion, Putin and Alina share a luxurious, high-security estate near Lake Valdai, a private haven far from the public eye. Protected by the Kremlin's Federal Protective Service, their home is a fortress, ensuring their privacy. The estate, constructed under the watchful eye of Putin's trusted ally Yuri Kovalchuk, is a sanctuary that provides the couple with the utmost comfort and protection. Despite living in such close proximity, Putin and Alina rarely appear together in public, adding more layers to the mystery of their relationship. From Putin's ex-wife, who struggled with the spotlight, to his hidden life with Alina Kabaeva, this fascinating glimpse into Putin's private world shows a side of him that most will never see, filled with luxury, secrecy, and intrigue. Putin's daughters live a life of unimaginable wealth and power, but there's controversy lurking. Get ready for an inside look at their luxurious, secretive world. Putin's daughters' luxury, power controversy revealed. Maria Voronova, Katerina Tikhonova, and Lisa Rozova, these names have long been whispered in the corridors of power, but behind the mystery lies a story of extreme wealth, influence, and a life of untold luxury. Let's dive into the world of Putin's daughters, whose lives remain under intense scrutiny, but their wealth and power continue to shine bright. Maria Voronova, the eldest, is not just Putin's daughter, she's a trailblazer in her own right. A sharp-minded endocrinologist, she co-founded the medical company Nomeko in 2019. Under her leadership, the company grew from nothing to generating nearly $7 million annually in just a few years, making Maria a millionaire with a fortune topping $10 million. Her role in Nomeko's meteoric rise is a testament to her business savvy and ambition. But she's not just about business, she's married to Yevgeny Nagorny, a man who once criticized Putin's regime, adding a layer of intrigue to her already fascinating life. Then there's Katerina Tikhonova, Putin's second daughter, a woman of power and elegance. Formerly an acrobatic dancer, Katerina now dominates Russia's academic and corporate circles, managing multi-billion-dollar state projects and overseeing cutting-edge scientific initiatives. Her marriage to Kirill Shamalov, the son of a Putin ally, propelled her into Russia's ultra-elite, bringing with it extraordinary wealth. The couple's life is one of luxury. From villas in France to lavish properties in Russia, nothing is too extravagant. Katerina's story blends ambition with indulgence, showing the power of influence in Putin's inner circle. Finally, there's Lisa Rozova, the mysterious heiress often linked to Putin. While no official confirmation exists, rumors swirl around her lavish lifestyle, from private jets to fashion lines. Raised by Svetlana Krivanagik, a former maid-turned-millionaire, Lisa's life is steeped in opulence, with properties so exclusive they seem to belong to royalty. But with all this wealth comes controversy. Her social media posts, flaunting a life of extreme luxury, sparked outrage, especially as the Russian public faces economic hardships. Amid the criticism, Lisa disappeared from social media, adding to her enigmatic allure. These women, born into unimaginable wealth, carry with them the weight of their father's political legacy. However, their lives aren't without consequences. Following Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Maria and Katerina were sanctioned by the US and the EU, aiming to sever the financial ties that keep Putin's regime running. Their lavish lifestyles, tainted with scandal and controversy, provide a rare glimpse into the world of Russia's elite, a world where power, privilege, and politics collide. What about you? Which of Putin's daughters do you find the most interesting? Maria Voronova or Katerina Tikhonova? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Imagine a palace with a private casino, ice rink, and no-fly zone. Putin's Black Sea Palace is worth $1.3 billion. Find out why it's a symbol of his power. Putin's $1.3 billion Black Sea Palace. a palace so grand it could rival a small city. Spanning 123,000 square feet on the shores of the Black Sea, this is no ordinary home. Known as Putin's Palace, it's a monument to wealth and power. With manicured gardens, a state-of-the-art gym, and lavish interiors, it's everything you'd expect from a billionaire's private retreat. But it gets even crazier. Inside, you'll find a professional ice skating rink where Putin practices hockey and hosts figure skating shows. There's a Las Vegas-style casino, stocked with the finest liquors, and an entire bar dedicated to luxury. The palace even has a pool ballroom because why not? It's a place where lavishness knows no limits. Yet, as grand as it is, this palace remains shrouded in secrecy. Some say it's Putin's private hideaway, others suggest it's a place for secret meetings and operations. One thing's for sure, this place is off-limits to the outside world. It even has a no-fly zone and is guarded 24/7 by an elite security force, specially trained to keep prying eyes away. Now imagine the contrast. While Putin enjoys this multi-billion-dollar haven, the average Russian earns just $500 a month. Many live in Soviet-era apartments with broken heating and outdated plumbing. The palace is a glaring symbol of the gap between power and the people. Should world leaders live in such luxury while their citizens struggle? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Putin's car collection. When it comes to luxury cars, Vladimir Putin's fleet is unmatched. Leading the pack is the $700,000 Urus Senate, often referred to as the Kremlin Mobile. This isn't just a car, it's a mobile fortress built to withstand bullets, bombs, and even biological attacks. But what truly sets the Senate apart? Crafted by Russia's top automotive research institute, NAMI, the Urus Senate is the first Russian-made presidential limousine since the Soviet era. It's more than a display of power, it's a symbol of Russian innovation, built to rival the world's finest armored vehicles. In fact, even Kim Jong-un reportedly tested it and was impressed by its sheer strength and elegance. But Putin didn't stop there. The Senate isn't just a showpiece, it's designed to compete directly with the beast, Donald Trump's iconic Cadillac one. While the beast is known for its protective capabilities, the Senate takes it further, blending cutting-edge security with undeniable luxury. And it's not just the Senate. Putin's collection includes the Mercedes-Benz S-Class Pullman Guard, a $1.6 million armored limousine, perfect for high-profile events. For more rugged situations, his motorcade also features armored Cadillac Escalades, off-road capable, yet equally luxurious, with room for security and advanced surveillance. In a world where power is often measured by what you drive, Putin's car collection speaks volumes. Putin's wardrobe, the fashion of power luxury. Vladimir Putin's fashion sense is as deliberate and refined as his political persona. Known for his man in black image, the Russian president exudes a sense of understated sophistication that conveys both elegance and control. A key accessory in his wardrobe is his signature sunglasses, adding a layer of mystique to his public image. But beyond that, it's his choice of clothing that speaks volumes. Putin is a fan of luxurious, tailored suits, often opting for Italian brands like Brioni, known for dressing James Bond. Each suit is crafted by expert tailors, often costing upwards of $5,000. But it's not about flaunting wealth, it's about sending a calculated message of power and discretion. His suits rarely feature visible labels, underscoring the quiet elegance he so carefully cultivates. Putin's wardrobe is minimalist yet undeniably luxurious, dominated by dark tones like blue, gray, and black. His ties, usually from Valentino, are subtle, often showcasing classic designs like checks, dots, or speckles, nothing flashy, just refined. Even in less formal settings, Putin's choices are carefully curated. He opts for V-neck pullovers instead of the traditional black turtleneck, blending style with a touch of relaxation. This more casual look still maintains his authoritative image, giving him a hint of approachability without compromising on power. Even when it comes to leisure, Putin's wardrobe remains steeped in luxury. He once wore a rare $3,000 Loro Piana tracksuit made from cashmere and silk during a workout far from the typical choice for exercise, but a clear display of his preference for comfort blended with opulence. Whether in a suit or tracksuit, every element of Putin's wardrobe is a calculated reflection of his personality, controlled, powerful, and undeniably luxurious. Putin's $500 million watch collection. Vladimir Putin's watch collection is more than just about keeping track of time. It's a statement of power and prestige. Seen sporting some of the world's most coveted brands, these timepieces speak volumes about his influence and status. Among his collection, the Patek Philippe Calatrava, valued at around $18,000, stands out for its understated elegance. Then there's the Patek Philippe Perpetual Calendar, a stunning piece priced at $60,000. But the true crown jewel, the A. Lange Sohn Turbograph, an extraordinary platinum watch featuring gold-plated accents, sapphire crystal, and a hand-stitched crocodile leather strap, valued at a jaw-dropping $500,000. These watches aren't just luxury, they're a symbol of his global standing. Every time Putin steps into the public eye, watch enthusiasts take note. What's more remarkable is that the combined value of his collection far exceeds his publicly disclosed income, adding yet another layer to the mystery of his wealth and power. What's the most standout quality of Putin that you find interesting? Let us know in the comments below. Like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories from the world's most extraordinary people. Thanks for watching.